Ninjo X the Enlightened Gamer, and welcome back to Let's Complete Pokemon Blue. Last time we left off, we had just gotten the Pokédex, and we only have one quick errand and palette before I do some speeding up. Okay. You just gotta talk to Daisy Oak here. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Here, this will help you. Use the town map I already know. That's cool though, I appreciate the help. Alright guys, this is where it gets fun. I'm gonna do a big skip through this route back to Viridian City. And here we go! And here we are. To Viridian City. One of the things I want to mention about Gen 1, other than that I'm not actually a Gen 1er, my favorite generation is Generation 2, is that you don't get 5 free Pokeballs like in every single following game, including Yellow version. So you have to buy all of your Pokeballs. That said, we have a little bit of money. Normally, if you're beginning, I would recommend buying some antidotes because you're going to need them. But we really just need a ton of Pokeballs. How many can we get? Let's just see. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 Pokeballs. That's one short of how much we need for this episode. Okay, that's 3,000, pretty much all of my money. That's okay. Now, we could sell the potion we got in the last episode, but I'd rather hold on to that. And show you guys another little secret really quick before our catching spree. You know what they say, gotta catch 'em all. Except that I'm pretty sure it never says that in the games, and this is a first and only occurrence in the games too. This bush here, we'll learn later it's a cut bush, but there's a potion hidden inside of it. Very deceptive, except that we don't know what that is yet, so our eye is drawn to it. I don't know a single person that didn't know that was there. Here's another cut bush. That guy has a TM for us that we won't be able to get till later. Okay. And speed up in 3, 2, 1, go! While we have this pause in the action, I hope you enjoy the music that I have picked, but also I wanted to expound on my theory before about trainers joining the workforce at a young age. If you look at the other games like Diamond and Pearl, you can see very clearly that the miners use fighting Pokemon and so on and so forth. But I thought about it again, and I thought, being a Pokemon trainer is basically the equivalent of school in the Pokemon universe. It's teaching you how to get a job, how to keep a job, and since so much of the economy revolves around this education, with Pokemon battling, Pokemon training, catching, and so on and so forth, it's just a really neat idea that maybe the reason that 10-year-olds leave home is so that they can get educated. Just a thought. Okay guys, this has been a blast, but I want to slow down to real time for this next one. If I don't find it first, I'm going to go on ahead and skip until I do. Alright, the Pokemon we were looking for. Welcome to our very first temporary party member. We're going to go on ahead and catch and keep this Spearow. If we can. It's pretty high level. Good. I'm kind of glad he used Growl. That way it has a bit more defense and I can take it down a little slower. That's not good. What do you guys think? Do you think I should just throw the ball? It is only level 5. I'm gonna go on ahead and risk it. Throw the ball. Okay. And Spearow was caught. Good risk reward. New Pokedex data is added for Spearow. Eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speed to stay airborne. Now I mentioned this was going to be a temporary party member. One common theme that all temporary party members will have is that they will all be named after characters from the Zelda universe. And so we're going to call Spearow Medley. You know, after the character from Wind Waker. If I spelled it wrong, I'll correct it when I get to the name raider. And our second party member, first temporary, has been added. And speed up again in 3, 2, 1, go! Hey guys, Fast Motion me again. I just wanted to expound on the reason why I didn't use some of the Pokemon that I found. One that I'm going to find in a few minutes, Weedle, I didn't use, but I very nearly put on my permanent team. The reason for that is that Beedrill is a slayer of all things grass. Beedrill doubly resists every grass type attack in Gen 1, has a pretty decent special defense, and by that I mean special because it hasn't split yet, and has access to the exclusive move Twin Needle and is one of only 2 Pokemon to have access to Pin Missile. The 2 best bug-type attacks. Actually, back when I was a kid, playing the trading card game, I ended up winning somebody else's holographic Venusaur with my Beedrill card. I probably ripped him off, but he basically ripped himself off. You know, I'm not gonna apologize for anything, it was legit. But some of the other Pokemon, why am I not using one of the Nidorans? The Nidoran are very powerful, but they're also fairly overused. And because they're fairly overused, it just is a little bit less appealing to me. One thing I will say is that the Nidoran male is not much better than the female Nidoran. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to go with Nidoqueen, the more defensive and my preferred of the 2 Nidos. Well, I'm going to drop you back into the video now. Hope you enjoy the rest. Okay guys, coming back down. Finding that Nidoran male seriously took forever. Nidoran male's not a bad Pokemon. I won't be using it, but it's not bad at all. Basically, both Nidoran female and male are statistically very strong. Statistically some of the strongest of type ground. I just don't like the fact that they also have a poison type. It gives them too many weaknesses for a ground type. And I'm just going to go on ahead and heal really quick. And then we're going to head north. This has taken me forever, but it'll only have taken you guys a few seconds or a few minutes, so either way is good. Hope you enjoyed the music I picked out. And, oh Lord, here we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Somebody forgot something. Not me, but lots of people. I've had my coffee now and I feel yay! Sure you can go through. Are you in a hurry? Ready for this? Ready for this? Yes. Time is money, go along then. the catch tutorial is not mandatory in the original 2 games. They changed it as soon as Yellow, but I seriously miss that this is a thing in future games. We're gonna go on ahead and head north, and I'm gonna speed up once I reach Viridian Forest. Until then, I guess I can just talk to you guys about stuff. How do you guys like the new party member? I know it's weird to have a Spearow on a team that's gonna have a Charizard, but... And speed up in 3, 2, 1, go! Actually, I take it back. I want to do a mandatory search for something first. Then we'll speed up after we've found it. Okay, finally. This isn't what we were looking for, but I guess we can catch it anyways. Caterpie is a Pokemon I have very fond memories of. Just like Ash, it was the very first Pokemon I ever caught. And it's pretty darn useful in its final form, at least up until the 3rd gym. Unfortunately, Caterpie and the other first stage bug type that we'll be finding in this forest tie for the weakest Pokemon in Gen 1. Something we'll have to talk about a bit later. Okay. Its short feet are tipped with suction pads that enable it to tirelessly climb slopes and walls. Do you want to give a nickname to? No. And our first PC Pokemon. We're making some numbers progress here. Still not what we're looking for, but definitely something we want to catch. This Pokemon is quite rare in Blue version. And we're just going to go on ahead and knock it down. Please don't poison me. Please don't poison me. I definitely cannot afford to be poisoned. Please don't poison Dart. Huh? Poison Dart! It's a thing! And Pokeball go. Hopefully this will catch it. If it didn't, I would be truly surprised. Weedle was caught. Hooray! Now, on our way to catch the Pokemon we've been looking for this whole time, which I guess could end up taking a while if I'm unlucky, we're gonna head up here and go to the left, because this item is a Pokeball. Now we have enough Pokeballs for all of our catches. Believe it or not, this is actually the Pokemon I was looking for. Welcome to our 3rd party member, 2nd temporary party member. Why Metapod? Metapod doesn't even have any offensive moves until after it evolves. Well, ultimately I think for Butterfree, the final form, it comes down to whether or not you value Tackle and String Shot or Harden. Since Caterpie doesn't learn Harden after leveling up until Gen 2. So we're going to start with Metapod. It's a bit risky, and that's also why we needed to catch Caterpie, is because, well, we wouldn't have it in the decks otherwise. So, we get to give this Metapod a Zelda name, and I have a great one picked out for it. One that I think you guys will be able to get some laughs at my expense about. Or not, because this is supposed to be a really serious series. Sorry. Hopefully this is low enough. Whoa. That's not good. That's really not good. Okay, I'm just gonna go on ahead and whittle it down a bit more. It's in the red now, but I'll do one more just for good measure. Ah! Well, Dart grew a level, so there's the silver lining. Okay, I'm gonna go on ahead and skip until I find the next Metapod. I guess I should go on ahead and slow it down for trying to catch Metapod. Come on, Medley. Okay, let's get a little luckier than last time. Why are these things being so hard to catch? It's a Metapod. It's not like I'm catching Mewtwo. Well, this bodes well for the future. Come on! Hopefully... Dang it! Well, I'm speeding up, skipping again to the next Metapod, because apparently Metapod has become Jirachi. Holy crap. Four shots. Finally! Okay. Don't know why this Metapod was so hard to catch. But it's the Cocoon Pokemon. This Pokemon is vulnerable to attack while its shell is soft, exposing its weak and tender body. That's a bit more descriptive than I would have cared for, Game Freak. Give a nickname to Metapod, we already said we would. And we're going to, Butterfree's basically a fairy from the Zelda games. So we're going to name it after the most infamous / famous fairy of them all. Navi, the Metapod, that's going to be Navi the Butterfree.
Hey, listen!
Now, I guess there's not much else to do for this episode. I'm going to go on ahead, head back to the Pokemon Center and withdraw Navi. I actually found two, count them, two Pikachus before I found my third Metapod. Metapod has like a 50% encounter rate in Viridian Forest in Blue version. Why? That was so dumb. I guess it's true what they say about the Let's Play curse. Okay, I'm gonna heal up really quick. Hopefully the music comes in, otherwise I'm gonna have to film this again. Because I don't hear anything. And this happened in the last recording too. But the sound kept on recording anyways. Okay. PC. Someone's PC. We're going to go on ahead and deposit Rattata, Pidgey, Nidoran female, my second Spearow that I caught. Wait a minute. Where's Nidoran male? There it is. And withdraw Navi. Navi is now added to the temporary party. And with that, I guess we're pretty much done. I was going to catch some more Pokemon and make some trades in this episode, but now I don't have enough money for the Pokeballs. So I'm going to go on ahead and just save right here. Until next time, stay enlightened.